Yesterday we were celebrating Dr. King's birthday, great renowned individual who stood for righteousness. But today is a different day. It's not about Dr. King. Today it's about we the people. And what are we about? My descendancy is that of slaves. I grew up in Mississippi, and the main careers back in those days were you were working with cotton. You were either chopping cotton or picking cotton. And during the 60s, blacks had other careers, but we were still black, and we were considered as nobodies to those that considered themselves as somebody. Whites were the somebodies. They were the slave masters. They were the owners of everything. But as descendants of slaves, we were taught spiritually that there is a God that made the earth and everything that's on it, that's in it, that's above it, that's seen and unseen. We were taught that God preferred that all humans may live on earth like the angels did in heaven before they were corrupted. If we honored the power that is responsible for all things good in existence, if we were loyal to that power, evidenced only by that which does exist and can only be loved by the love humans have for one another, this they can see, this they can love, this the evidence of a relationship with God. This is what we were taught. We were taught that the corrupting powers that existed in heaven was convincing others that the invisible God had given them power as spokesmen, as servants, rulers of the earth, permitting them to own all resources as determined by their desires. And they treated others as they saw fit. Some were treated as equals, depending upon the certain criteria at the time. Others were servants, and still others were slaves. Now, these would lie, they would cheat, they steal, they cause poverty, crime, and violence, cause hatred, racism, and bigotry, and they would create terror and war. Sounds familiar? This is what is considered as an alternative to the original plan. Here, man is God. No invisibility, referring to what your faith is and who you're relying on. No, you are loyal to a man. And in America, the man is white. In other parts of the world, whoever's in power, that is representative of that man that would be God. All man-made systems, absent God's direction, cause evil, pain and suffering, and dreams voided. In 1988, 38 years old, excited, sought the office of U.S. President, offering the God that was freeing those in bondage, freeing the slaves, freeing those from poverty. But no one was interested. In 2024, 36 years later, the American people wants the alternative way of life. The deceiver, the divider, the destroyer. They want the evil one, the same one that corrupted heaven, the same one that corrupted Adam and Eve, now corrupted the United States of America. The big corrupter, Trump, wants to be known as that voice that was able to destroy God, Jesus, in this country. The mega movement, the Republicans, those that would be God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have said that just be cool, and Jesus is coming back to receive you. I tell you, you can believe that if you want to. You'll be waiting another thousands and thousands of years. But if you want Jesus, you must go to Jesus. And the way to go to Jesus is by loving joy and freedom to all of those that's suffering with pain and agony as we run to Jesus. Think about it.